Hi everyone, today we will learn how this magician Kostya Kimlat is able to make Penn angry and rekindle a childlike wonder in him at the same time. So let's learn. Let us break down what is effectively happening here. The deck is shuffled face up and face down. Then the two cards are selected by the audience fairly and randomly. And for the final reveal, all cards turn face up except the two spectators' chosen cards. This among magicians is called the triumph routine or the triumph magic trick. Now, there are several ways through which this trick can be achieved. One way is to use 26 double face up cards. Another way is to use a special ordinary deck called a stripper deck. But using either of these methods means we will be using a special deck which cannot be freely handed to the audience. So Kostya uses a method which could be applied even on an ordinary deck, even a borrowed one. So let's learn this technique called culling. Culling is a way to take cards out of the spread in the action of spreading the cards. Let us see how to cull a single card. Let me show you a demonstration. Let's say I have to cull the ace of spades. So I spread the cards, find the ace of spades, cull it under the pack, continue the spread, and now the ace of spades is at the top of the deck. So let's learn how to cull a single card. Let's say I have to cull the ace of spades. I start by spreading the cards and keep looking for the ace of spades. My left thumb is always feeding the cards to the right. And once I get to the ace of spades, I place my hand on the ace of spades, bring the card above the ace of spades, over the ace of spades, and place my thumb over queen of hearts. And at this moment, I use my right hand 3 fingers to bring it away from the spread. So now the ace of spades is away from the spread while I still keep spreading the cards. And once I close the spread, the ace of spades automatically comes at the top. Now let's learn culling multiple cards at once. So for example, we will be culling all 4 aces. I will put these aces at different parts of the deck. All 4 aces are at different parts of the deck. Now I will try culling all the 4 aces. So this is how it's done. First, I find the first ace. I spread the cards similarly as like culling a single card. Once I find the first ace, I cull it as usual as we cull a single card. I place the card above the first ace, the ace of hearts above it, keep my thumb over the card above it, and use the rest of the fingers to retrieve the ace of hearts below the spread. So now I have ace of hearts below the spread. I keep on spreading. The ace of hearts remain below the spread. Now I find the second ace. As soon as I see the second ace, the ace of clubs, I bring the ace of hearts close to the spread, hold it against the spread, so that this right hand pack acts as a single. I use the thumb and push the ace of clubs to the right, while use the rest of the fingers in my right hand to retrieve the ace of clubs. So now I have the ace of clubs below the spread, and use this 2 of spades, that was the card above the ace of clubs, as a wedge to feed the rest of the cards. So now my 2 aces remain out of the spread while I spread the rest of the cards above them. As soon as I find the third ace, I do the same thing. I bring these 2 these two aces close to the spread, so that my right hand acts as a separate block from my left hand. Feed the ace of spades towards the right side and use the 3 fingers in my right hand to retrieve it. Again, use the 5 of clubs, the card above the ace of spades, as a wedge to feed the rest of the cards, while all the 3 aces remain out of the spread. Similarly for the 4th ace. See the ace of diamonds, bring all of the 3 aces close to the spread so that the right hand acts as a one block separate from my left hand. Use my left thumb to push the ace of diamonds towards the right side. My rest 3 fingers of my right hand retrieves it, while the 6 of hearts, that was the card above the ace of hearts, use it as a wedge to feed the rest of the cards in my left hand below the rest of the aces. So now I have all 4 aces. That's how you cull multiple cards at once. At speed, I will again spread across all the 4 aces in the deck. At speed, it will look something like this. I spread the deck, find the first ace, cull it as usual. Find the second ace, cull, spread. Third ace, cull, spread. Fourth ace, cull, spread. I have all 4 aces. Now, once you have mastered culling, we can perform the triumph routine as performed by Kostya. We start by shuffling the cards face up and face down. Now we ask the audience to select any 2 cards. Let's say they select the 8 of hearts and the king of spades. Now I spread the deck and start culling all the face-up cards. While they are looking at the cards, I am culling all the face-up cards. Now they can return their cards in any way. They can return it face up or they can return it face down. If they return the card face up, don't cull the cards. If they return it face down, I cull the cards. So let's say the 8 of hearts is returned face up, I don't cull the cards. Let's say the king of spades is also returned face up, I don't cull the card and keep it as it is and keep culling the rest of the face up cards. And this is all done while spreading the cards and showing that some cards are face up, some cards are face down, and they are in no particular order. Once I have done that, if you look at the state of the deck, there is a large chunk of face up cards and there is a large chunk of face down cards. And if you see in the face down cards, there are 2 cards, king of spades and 8 of hearts, which are already face up. Now I do the regular triumph move where I show that some cards are face up, some cards are face down, and then I cut at the brick and I show that some cards are face to face. And in this large action of showing that some cards are face to face, I turn the left hand pile over. The small action gets covered in this large action of cutting and showing, and then turning over the left hand pile and putting the cards back. So now the cards are in correct order and I can just turn them all face up and show that all cards have turned face up except the 2 chosen cards, which are the king of spades and the 8 of hearts. Once you have mastered culling, you will understand that culling is nothing but a utility move. That means it can be applied to several of the magic tricks. You could be using it to cull a single card to the top of the deck, or even you could be using to cull 4 aces to the top of the deck. You could even apply this technique to the complete deck to separate the cards into red cards and black cards, which in Magic is called an out of this world effect. So the possibilities are endless. That's it for the video, and all the best for your culling journey. If you like this video, give a thumbs up, and if you like the content which I produce, then subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching.